So this is a quick tutorial about how to use SketchUp for Schools to make a house. You'll notice that on the left-hand side you've got various tools. I'm going to start off with the square or the rectangle tool. I'm just going to start here from the origin and I'm going to come out. I'm not really worried about how large it is because then when I make it get bigger, I can then stretch and shrink it and make it work. What we want to do now is we want to put a roof on this. One of the easiest ways to make a roof is to hover over and then find the midpoint of the line, and then you take a second line and you do the same thing over here. And as you move it along, you'll notice it guides you and it points out when you've got it right. If you use the bottom tool here, which is the orbit tool, then you can see what it looks like. You can zoom in and out using the scroll wheel on your mouse. What I'm now going to do is take this push-pull tool and I'm going to push this across and do this again. I can do the same thing by adding more rectangles to this, and I can even add a rectangle that comes across like this, and then I can make a porch. So as this porch comes across, I can look at it from the underside, and then I can do something like this where instead of having a square, I'm going to have a circle, and then I can make a pillar. I grab the pillar, pull the pillar down. You're not sure how far to go down, but if you simply hold it and you touch one of the faces, it references to that face and that works. You can now take something like this and you can stretch this box across here, and that allows you to select things. If you then use the move tool, which is this one, you can use the move tool in order to move it across. I'm going to hold down the option key on my Mac. It would be the control key on your PC. You hold down the option key and it allows you to copy this so that you can have another pillar over here. And so I've ended up with a basic house. I can do more things to this. I can add windows to this. So I'll just do a couple of those. So all you do to add a window is you decide what shape you're going to do the window, and then you do something like this. So I've added that window. Notice that if I click like this, it deselects that. I can take this window and I can do things to it. So for example, I can add something like texture if I'd like to. And so if I'm going to add some sort of texture, I think it's over here. No, it's over here. So I'm going to take the paint bucket. And so when I have the paint bucket here, I could say, okay, well, I would like these all to be green and all of the connected areas are green. But then what you can also do is you can take a list of all of these things. And so you can have all sorts of different kinds of patterns. And so you can try different colors and things like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this and go back from this material list. And then I'm going to search for something. Let's go and search for glass and mirrors. And so in this case, I'm going to simply take this glass and then close that off. Again, what I can do is I can grab that window and I can move that window along like this. And so you can see that it's looking inside this house. But again, if I use the option key on my Mac like this, then I can make more than one window, and then I can do it again and make a third window. So that's a simple way to make something like a house. We can add more things to it later on, but I'll just finish off by doing one last thing, which is that you're looking at this house from here. And then if you take your pencil and you simply add a vertical line like this, you can then stretch and shrink this house in all sorts of different ways, and you can add different elements to the house. If you'd like to see inside the house and take a look at things, then that's fine, but we'll deal with that in a future video.